last we spoke, I took you on a journey of my life. Well, actually, I took you on a part of that journey. You saw the roots of the man that stands in front of you today. But newsflash, there's a whole lot more. My fellow Toastmasters, my lovely guests, good morning. What is a dream deferred? After I transformed from a kicker to a receiver, the sun didn't come out from the clouds out of nowhere. The doves didn't fly out singing Kumbaya. It actually got a little foggy for me. I couldn't see the steps that were before me. What happened was I was a freshman receiver and I got redshirted. And that means all I can do is practice, I can't play, and I watched my team go 0-10. But one thing did happen that year that touched me, and still to this day I hold true. I had a coach stand up in front of the team, give his say about what was going on, but at the end of his speech he said, I want every last one of y'all to look left, to look right. I want y'all to look all around this room. Only one of y'all is going to the NFL. Only one of y'all is going to get a chance to go to the NFL. Instinctively in my mind, I said, sorry, fellas. The second year, they brought in 5 freshmen, scholarship athletes. So, to me, that was a clear sign they didn't have any plans for me. But I did. So those 5 freshmen watched me from the bench. I didn't really have a great year. Stats that I'm really not proud of. But that was one step in my journey. I did want to add, I'm sorry I missed this, but they literally took the jersey that I had off my back and gave it to one of the freshmen. The disrespect. But those freshmen didn't see me change my cleats. They didn't know the why that was inside of me. The second year came. I got a chance to play a little bit more. Still didn't have the season I wanted. But after that season, I'm walking down the streets of Baltimore, Maryland. Y'all remember that's where my family started from. And I looked at my dad and I said, 70, 1,000, 10. 70 receptions, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. He said, okay. But in his eyes, he said, show me. In my eyes, I said, I will. I went on year after year seeing the same thing, bringing in receivers to replace me, not getting the stats that I wanted, not winning many games. But I stayed on the path. What is a dream deferred? So when the coaches realized they couldn't get rid of me, no matter what they did or who they brought or when they sat me on the bench, they finally came to the realization and sat me down and gave me part of what I was really fighting for. They gave me a full scholarship. My electrical engineering degree was fully paid for. My mother and father didn't have to pay another dime in my life out of necessity. Now, every now and then. They might just throw me some. But going into my last year, had my scholarship in hand, the stars began to align. Records fell, wins were had, and as I walked off the field, my last game, tears streaming down my face, I had in my pocket 70 receptions, 1,048 yards. I only had 6 touchdowns. But what is a dream deferred? Yes, sir. Yes. My favorite team in the NFL was on the other line of that phone call. They called me to come to their rookie minicamp, and I was excited out of my mind. And 5 days after that phone call, I'm in a bathroom stall on the phone again. But this time, it's my mother and my father. And I'm bawling my eyes out again. I'm not that big of a crybaby, okay? They signed me. They signed me. I had signed a contract with the team of my dreams. I was living my dream that's deferred. So what is a dream deferred? It's an opportunity for you to go through something you couldn't even imagine, to go to a place that only you saw. 5 years after I signed that contract, I had took my journey to Canada because I got released from Detroit. I traveled the country of Canada. I won a Grey Cup ring. I should have brought that in today. But after 5 years, I was sitting on the side of a lake, unemployed. I got cut, and it happens. But what I realized in that moment, and which kind of keeps me excited about life, is it's not really destinations, because they change constantly. But the experiences and the lessons you learn on your journey is what's going to bind and entwine itself within you as you carry yourself throughout your life. So my fellow Toastmasters, my beautiful fiance, thank you for your time.